determinasyon, sipag, puso, pangarap ang puhunan, talento ang labanan, umaatikabong bakbakan. Mga laro ay tutukan. Game na!
As the sun rises in the east to start and adorn the day, so rises the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 SINAG Cup, presented to you by Converge FiberX. Experience better with Converge. As we are in the penultimate game of the elimination round, and we are live here inside the One Arena in CAINTA, Rizal, for the second to the last game of the elimination round dito, as we will see Neo 3 City Ortega 15 points in 4 3-point makes. Yesterday, for Passion Sports Elite, looking to end their elimination round lives with a W dito. But tough task at hand kasi makakatapat niya Jigs Querido, a solid numbers for his debut, 17 points and 9 rebounds for one half of the Querido twins ng Parañaque Pelicans. And those are our games for today. Parañaque Pelicans kontra Passion Sports Elite. And for the final game of the elimination round is the Antipolo Pilgrims team kontra the NBS Slashers. Isang magandang gabi sa lahat ng mga kasinag na nakatutok sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at sa iba't ibang bansa na bumubuo sa Asia and syempre sa US and Europe. Kami ang inyong makakasama. Ako si Enzo Galarosa, and together with me is the wise man returning ngayong araw, Coach Pancho Alfonso. Namiss kita talaga.
Ako rin, Enzo. Namiss kita at namiss ko kayo lahat, mga Sinag fans, especially lahat ng nanonood sa atin, not only from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, pati na rin worldwide.
Yes, grabe. Speaking of, dahil nga last day of the elimination round, we brought the big guns on the sideline, making her debut sa SINAG Liga Asya, the one and only Penelope Wilhelmina. Kamustahin natin siya. Penelope, kamusta ka, and welcome to SINAG Liga Asya.
Yes, Enzo and Coach Pancho, I am doing so good. Going back here to the sidelines and of course making my first appearance here at SINAG Liga Asya. I am bringing you the hottest sidelines updates. Back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, Penelope. Grabe, no? Penelope Wilhelmina on the sidelines for SINAG Liga Asya. Very exciting development for our league. And speaking of development, let's see, nasa na itong Parañaque Pelicans and the Passion Sports Elite sa ating team standings, dahil malapit na ang ating quarterfinals dito.
Yes, and ito yung ating team standings. At syempre, dahil end of elimination tayo ngayon, ito, Parañaque Pelicans is currently at the third spot right now, trying to solidify that spot. That's why very important itong game na to. They are behind between the Pampanga Delta and the NBS Slashers. At ito naman makakalaban nila itong Passion Sports Elite, although alam na natin, they're just playing for pride. They want to end their campaign on a high note. Nandun sila sa kanilang 10th spot dito.
Yes, and yun nga, nakita na natin itong dalawang koponan sa team standings natin. That's why the game story for today's first game is very simple. End with a bang.
Yes, and with the bang, because of course, with their postseason fate already known, itong both teams just wanted to end the elimination round with a victory.
Yes, and let's go back dito sa laban yesterday ng Passion Sports Elite. They faced off against the Antipolo Pilgrims League back sa San Andres Sports Complex, and they lost the game 79-74 in was a wasted opportunity.
Yes. Look at that, wasted opportunity kasi nga noon second half talagang ang dami nilang opportunities na sinayang doon. That's why ang baba ng field goal percentage nila. Although ang ganda na laro nila ng first half, but look at the points in the paint. Tignan mo yung discrepancy, Enzo. Plus 32 yung Antipolo Pilgrims League doon, and yun talaga yung nagbigay ng panalo at nagbigay ng talo sa kanila. And although yung turnovers nila halos parehas lang, but again, the Antipolo Pilgrims League talaga yung talaga nangibabaw doon sa larong yun.
But syempre, tingnan natin ngayon na 24 hours after kung kaya bang ng Passion Sports to end their tournament lives with a bang and probably an upset dito. But pumunta na tayo sa kanilang mga kalaban. Itong Parañaque Pelicans where they faced off against the home team of Laguna, that of ex-EOZ, sa sarili nilang home floor sa Santa Cruz, Laguna. And they saved their best for last.
Yes, grabe itong Parañaque Pelicans. Looking very sharp dito, papasok sa ating playoff. And look at the fourth quarter points. Talagang yung 9-point edge nila ng fourth quarter, that gave them the victory because yung final score noon is 95-91. So malaking bagay yun, 4 lang ang lamang nila. So it's that big fourth quarter that made that turnaround, that gave them a win.
Yes, and can they seal the deal for a twice-to-beat spot dito sa ating elimination round with the victory ngayon? But sa ngayon, ibigay natin kay Penelope Wilhelmina for her update on the two teams before they face off in this ballgame. Penelope, what do you have for us?
Magandang gabi, Enzo, Coach Pancho, at sa lahat ng mga kasinag na nanonood sa ating live streaming at of course, dito sa ating CAINTA Arena. And yes, this is the last day of the eliminations round for Parañaque Pelicans. They activated Garcia, Oboyes, and Guerrero during their last game against Laguna Datslov, and we'll see if they will still be dominant on today's matchup dahil ito ang kanilang pagkakataon para ma-seal ang kanilang twice-to-beat advantage on the quarterfinals. And for the side of Passion Sports Elite, they are battling clearly for their pride. Mga kasinog, coming up is the battle between the Parañaque Pelicans versus Passion Sports Elite. And now, I'm turning you over to Ram Valid for our Sinog Superstarters of the game, powered by Converge.
Good evening once again, SLA fans. We're coming to you live inside the One Arena, CAINTA City, province of Rizal. This is the SINAG Liga ASYA Born 2001 Cup, presented to you by Converge Fiber X. We are also live at YouTube channel, SINAG Liga ASYA TV, SINAG Liga ASYA FB page, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We got a double-header games for today's 17 of the competition. Featuring our first match, it's the battle between Passion Sports Elite and Parañaque Pelicans. And now let's meet the starters for both teams. First, for your Passion Sports Elite. Point guard number 10, Udo Del Muto. Shooting guard number 22, Jay de los Reyes. Forward number 7, Alvin Cruz. Also at forward number 13, Jason Diaz. And center number 5, Andre Mondapan. Passion Sports Elite is led by Coach JB Gonsalvo. Assistant Coach Clayton Labagala. Your Passion Sports Elite. And now let's meet the starters for your Parañaque Pelicans. Point guard number 18, Joffrey Santos. Shooting guard number 26, RJ Guerrero. At forward number 24, Angelo Obuyes. Also at forward number 66, Hans Quirito. And center number 10, Menard Oliano. Head coach for Parañaque Pelicans is Cesar Babaza. Game officials for this game, Anthony Roque, Dennis Escaros, and Shaw Ala. This is your SINAG Liga ASYA. We are one.
And here are your Sinag starters of the game, powered by Converge for Passion Sports. They started with Del Mundo, De Los Reyes, Mandapat, Cruz, and the Joker, Jason Diaz. Para naman sa Parañaque, they started with Ubuyes, Guerrero, Oliano, Santos, and Hans Quirido, who will end their tournament or elimination round lives with a bang. Is it the number 3 seeded Parañaque Pelicans sealing the deal for a twice-to-beat advantage, or will the number 10 seed Passion Sports Elite end their tournaments with pride, no, Coach Pancho?
That's right. Itong Passion Sports Elite, different starting 5 dito. While for Coach Cesar Babasa, ito, in-insert niya sa starting 5 niya si Joffrey Santos.
Yes, and as you said nga, different starting 5 for Passion Sports Elite for Coach JV Gonzalvo. 4 off-the-bench players ang pinasok niya. Only Jason Diaz is the constant starter sa floor. And ito si De Los Reyes, first time starting as they lob it up to Diaz for the first 2 points of the game.
Wow, what a way to start this first game that we have here in this double-header. Itong ating last day ng ating elimination, Enzo.
And ang ganda ng play call na yun, ha? DHO to an alley-oop, di ba? Parang good two-man game for Passion Sports that we rarely see from them this tournament. But Oliano knocks down the jumper from the baseline.
Yes, that big man with a soft touch. Grabe itong si Oliano, no? And then, ito yung maganda dito sa laro natin, Enzo, because ito yung iniiwasan ng Parañaque Pelicans. They are playing against a team who's playing without any pressure.
Yes.
Kaya yun yung mas nakakatakot doon.
A team that has nothing to lose and everything to gain. And just like that, Andre Mandapat knocks down the three-pointer from the corner.
Yes, look at that Passion Sports Elite. Grabe yung first 2 plays nila, parang wala talagang pressure, no? Talagang they are feeling relaxed sa kanilang first 2 plays.
Oh, and for sure this team, like I said nga, di ba, when they come back to the Born 2001 tournament, the next Born 2001 tournament na SINAG Liga Asya with this same group, mas gagaling sila kasi now that's experience under their belt. And yun nga, they're also going to play this game without Renz Bernardo. Clearly, Renz Bernardo is their best swingman dito sa lineup nila. And, you know, Renz, syempre, school commitment niya sa JRU, di ba? Andun pa. But
Yes. Tama ka doon, Enzo. But nevertheless, itong campaign na to, talagang marami silang pinahanga dito. Even though, you know, they're out of the contention dito sa playoffs. But speaking of maraming pinapahanga, patuloy pa rin to si RJ Guerrero.
totoo. Grabe, di ba? Parang every game that he has played, he has never scored less than 18 points per game.
Right. And yun naman yung naging edge dito ng Parañaque Pelicans over the other teams. Kasi actually itong nasa 15-man lineup ni Coach Cesar Babasa is ang lamang nila rito over the other teams. Aside from Pampanga Delta is yung kanilang familiarity, yung team chemistry. Dahil matagal na magkakampi to at sanay na sa sistema ni Coach Cesar itong mga to.
Totoo. And probably the experience din, di ba? Yung andoon eh. And also the fact that you have 2 40-point scorers on your lineup. Itong Ubuyes and Guerrero, di ba? As Santos with a spin and a shot right there.
And that is why he was inserted sa starting 5. Dahil ang ganda ng laro ni Joffrey Santos nung kanilang last game.
Yes, and I believe this is the first game na nakita ko na almost kompleto ang 15-man lineup ni Coach Cesar. Kasi there have been games that they've only fielded 7, 8, 9 players, diba? So,
yes,
entering the playoffs, you get a full set of lineup for the first time, diba? That's a good sign as Guerrero, 3 out of 3 from the three-point land.
Wow, what a rousing start dito for the Parañaque Pelicans. Look at that. Grabe. Talagang they want to take over this ball game dahil alam naman nila mas importante to kaysa sa kanila because they want to solidify the 3rd spot and of course, you know, grab the top twice-to-beat advantage, diba? Dahil top 4 lang ang makaka-enjoy nun.
Totoo. And Uno Del Mundo knocking down that 3 from, again, way downtown from his own country. Siya lang talaga nakikita ko consistent na tumitira from 30 feet as they lob it to Ubuyes. Santos to Ubuyes connection right there.
Yes, who said that only Passion Sports Elite has that kind of play? Meron din sila nun. That's why kaya nga sila Pelicans, lumilipad din yung mga yan, ha?
Gulat ako yun. I thought that si Ubuyes pupunta sa corner. Biglang dumiretso eh.
Right. I love what I'm seeing for both teams. Ang gaganda ng mga spacing nila, ang ganda ng mga half-court sets nila na i-execute nila. And that's why they're hitting those outside shots. That's very crucial, ha?
Totoo, as De Los Reyes misfires there from the baseline. RJ, 4 for 4. Backarms that one.
Yes, alam naman natin to si RJ Guerrero. He's not gun shy. Pagdating sa gano'n, with defender or without defender, talaga titirahan ganyan.
And when he ended his pro career, when he played in a pro league, yung last game niya dun sa pro league na yun, he had 11 3-point makes and 41 points, di ba? So last game of the season, Guerrero, ibang klase. Ito yung Santos to Ubuyes power play of the quarter brought to you by Converge Fiber X. What a connection galing dito sa dalawang players na to kasing lakas ng connection ng Converge.
Wow, grabe, no, Enzo, no? Yun lang masasabi ko talaga.
And ito, Jalen Revilla, may kakapasok lang. Grabs an offensive rebound. Balagtas, the jumper, knocks it down.
And that was because of Jason Diaz. You know, that's why this guy, Jason Diaz, look at that, nakakuha pa ng steal. He's been that player who's been playing a lot of minutes, ha? Not only sa Passion Sports Elite, and I think, and dito sa tournament natin, siya talaga yung nag-play ng mga major minutes.
Right.
Nakaraan nga, 38 minutes yung nilaro niya. So, ibig sabihin, 2 minutes lang ang pinahinga.
I think the only player na, I wouldn't say exceed, pero yung papantay sa minutes played kay Jason Diaz is Angelo Ubuyes. Nakatapat niya ngayon, di ba? I think these two, we might have to fact check. Yung kay Diaz, no question yun, Coach Pancho. Pero yung kay Ubuyes, I think they are the number 1 and number 2. Diaz is number 1 for sure. Ubuyes is probably number 2 dahil may mga games na walang Guerrero, walang Rivera, wala pa yung Querido Brothers. And then si Ubuyes lang ang consistent player ni Coach Cesar dito sa Parañaque na naglalaro.
Yes, but speaking of the value, itong Jason Diaz is perfect dito sa ating latest style ng basketball, which is positionless.
Yes.
So bagay na bagay talaga siya sa style ngayon, and that's why he is performing very well. And in fact, I talked to a lot of coaches and na hindi involved dito sa SINAG Liga Asya because a lot of coaches, di ba, dito dami nag-scout and ang dami nagtatanong sa akin dahil ako yung tanungan nila kung sino yung mga nag-stand out dito. And ang madalas tinatanong sa akin itong si Jason Diaz.
Well, the pride of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Itong si Jason Diaz, di ba? I mean, I think this best represents, yung game niya best represents how international players are now playing, di ba? Yung positionless basketball, mga ganyan, di ba? All-around player, he can play multiple positions. May mga times pa nga na nagpo-point guard siya for Passion Sports, di ba, Coach Pancho? So, you know, I'm not gonna be surprised if someday i-announce si Jason Diaz that he has committed to a school, di ba? Dahil nasasabi mo, daming...
That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh.
Dillon Brooks.
Dillon Brooks look-alike, pero yung laruan, ibang klase.
Oo. May konting Jokic eh. Eto on the run, Leyva. Instant bench points para dito sa Parañaque.
Yes, and I like, this is the Parañaque Pelicans lineup talaga. Ito yung matagal na sa akin kinikwento ni Coach Cesar na ito yung inaantay niyang mabuo at makumpleto. And what a way na mabuo talaga ito. Ito na yung preparation nila sa quarterfinals, sa playoffs.
Yes, and Coach Cesar is actually hunting one team nga pagdating sa playoffs. As a block there by Rivera. He wants one team pagdating sa playoffs. And that's the top of the hill. Yung Pampanga Delta ang gusto niya makalaban sa playoffs.
Dahil ilang beses na sila nagkatapat niyan sa iba't ibang liga din. Ha?
Yes. And parang may something kasi sabi nga ni Coach Cesar, the last time daw na nagtapat sila ng Pampanga Delta or they represented Parañaque, nilaglag daw sila sa semifinal. So baka may konting galit si Coach Cesar eh.
Little bit of some sort of motivation yon. And of course, ang goal naman talaga ng Parañaque Pelicans, lalong-lalo na si Coach Cesar Babasito, na baka very competitive is to be the best team. And paano ka magiging best team? You have to beat the best team, which is, as of the moment, yun yung Pampanga Delta.
Yes, and look at that connection. Jigs to Jerry Rivera. Good inbound pass galing dito kay Jigs and Jerry Rivera hindi na binaba.
Yes, because of his size and his leaping ability, talagang di mo na kailangan ibaba yun. That's why easy basket for him, ha? So may bonus free throw pa.
Yes, for the pride of Butuan City.
And kanino nang galing yung pasa?
Kay Jigs Querido,
Jigs
nakakapasok
Querido.
lang.
That's right. Ang ganda nung yung addition ng Querido Brothers dito for Parañaque Pelicans, ha? And gaya ng binabanggit ko kanina, yung familiarity,
Yes.
chemistry, and the addition of Querido Brothers, 31 points lang naman combined. Ano yung score nila no last game?
Lang naman.
31 combined yung magkapatid.
Damay mo pa yung, pag pinagsama mo silang apat, di ba? Yung Guerrero with another 20 piece, di ba? Yung Ubuyes with, I think, 18 points. Tapos yun nga, 31 points combined. Apat na sila, pwede nang makatalo ng isang team eh.
Yes, and daming offensive threat ni Coach Cesar Babasa ngayon dito.
Yan yung block kanina, ang ating block of the game brought to you by STD Skincare Depot. Jigs Querido denying Jason Diaz.
Grabe, perfect timing, no?
I like that matchup actually. Jason Diaz versus Jigs Querido. What a matchup there. Pero ito Jerry Rivera ang bumabantay kay Jason. They give it to Neo. Neo gets fouled.
So the only challenge dito for Passion Sports, especially kapag yung bola is na kay Jason Diaz, the 4 players should always be ready because he knows how to look for his open teammates. Kailangan ready sila sa mga drop pass, mga kick out ni Jason Diaz kasi unpredictable gumalaw eh. Grabe.
And ikaw, tsaka si, of course, our good friend Lordy Casajeros who became a guest analyst for especially nung Sunday, di ba? Sabi ni Lordy and ikaw, both of you echo the same thing. First 3 games nito ni Jason Diaz sa SINAG Liga Asya, scorer. He had a 30-point double-double pa nga at 1 point. Then 27 against Pampanga Delta, di ba? Nag-scorer siya, but as the game, or as the tournament progresses, nakikita na ng teams yung scoring threat niya, yung skill set niya, naging passer siya. He started to create for his teammates and parang mas gumanda yung takbo ng offense nung naging passer si Jason Diaz, di ba?
That speaks for his basketball IQ because he knows how and when to adjust. Kapag ka matalino kong player, alam mo yun eh. Kapag puro ka scoring, magiging predictable ka sa defense.
Totoo. Again, right there, Jigs Querido knocks down his first 2 points of the ball game right here. He extends this lead to 12 points. Let's look at this good drop pass galing dito kay Maikong for the assist of the quarter. Brought to you by J Project Floating Shop, makers of quality uniform and a quality dime galing dito kay Maikong. A 12-point lead for the Pelicans, 24-12.
Has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Player to watch para dito sa Parañaque Pelicans is Angelo Jello Ubuyes. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 50% from the field.
Wow, talaga sino pa ba magugulat sa mga numbers na binibigay ni Angelo Ubuyes? And that is why this Parañaque, the whole team Parañaque Pelicans is so successful in this tournament. That's why third place sila dito. He's been delivering the goods for Angelo Ubuyes, especially if may mga times na wala si RJ Guerrero, siya yung nag-step up, siya yung nag-lead ng team, you know. Grabe, because of his experience, he is one of the leaders dito para kay Coach Cesar Babasa, and he's proving them right.
Totoo yun. Grabe, Maikong with the hand layup right there, but 15, 8, 4, and 3. After a game, he scored 41. 10, 7, and 5, di ba? Ganun is Maikong with back-to-back baskets right there. Pero that Ubuyes, I'm for sure, a little bit certain na he's one of the front runners for the most valuable player award, di ba?
That's right. Oh, and the lineup that Coach Cesar Babasa has right now,
Yes.
a lot of role players, ang daming masisipag. So, nai-ease yung load ni Angelo Ubuyes at ni RJ Guerrero. So, ang gagawin na lang yan is umiscore ng umiscore eh. Especially pagdating ng dalawang magkapatid. With a bruiser inside. Grabe. Kumbaga, nadali yung trabaho nila ngayon. And that's why, look at the score, di ba? Grabe, oh. They're dominating 28-12 sa first quarter.
And you said masisipag na Coach Pancho. Let's just give a special shout-out and get well soon to none other than Ate Molly na Tiburcio. Siyempre, of course, Ate Molly, napakasipag niyan, alam natin. Eh, the heart and soul of SINAG Liga Asya behind the scenes, di ba? Ate Molly, get well soon sa'yo. Kahapon, nagtrabaho pa siya kahit may sakit na siya. Eh. Pero
ngayon balita ako, medyo masama na rin pakiramdam niya. But again, get well soon, Molins. And binanggit mo yung heart and soul. Of course, yung heart ni Molina only belongs to Ryan Cambaliza.
Nakatapat natin.
Na medyo malungkot siya ngayon.
Pero Ate Molly, wag kang mag-alala kanina. Talagang sipag ni Kuya Ryan eh. Kasi yun nga, stepping up nung wala yung asawa niya, di ba? But speaking of, yun yung something na nakikita ko dito sa Parañaque Pelicans all throughout the tournament. Dahil nga hindi gaano consistent naglalaro yung mga players nila sa lineup, players always step up. When they had only 8 players against Luwid 1, they won that game. When they had 7 players against J Project Boomers, nag-step up yung Justin Pilayo with 23 rebounds for a guy that's 5'9", 22 rebounds, di ba, Coach Pancho, with a league record.
Very, very impressive. And speaking of impressive, quality minutes, quality ball game ang binibigay. Ito ni
Chicks
Querido.
The older of the Querido brothers, di ba?
Yes.
And that good pass. May layup na dun, biglang pinasa pa. Ito ni Mahigong.
That's how unselfish the players of Coach Cesar Babasa is because they are feeling, they're in the groove right now. So, kita mo naman sa kanilang body language, nag-enjoy na sila rito. But yung pressure defense, tuloy-tuloy pa rin. That's why they're getting a lot of steals.
Yes, and right in the nick of time pa, entering the playoffs, di ba? They get another steal, as you said. Right on cue, pagkasabi mo steal, meron eh. So ito, they try for a long distance shot, but that's a miss para dito kay Delia. Francis, on the other end, overcooks the layup.
Again, wasted opportunity. Parang yung kanina sa pregame natin.
Totoo, as, oh, look at that, pasabit. Yung ginawa ditong galaw nito ni Garrett Romilia. Garrett will go to the free throw line for 2. I'm looking at yung bench nito ni Coach Cesar Babasa and how many players have hindi pa niya pinifield. 10-man rotation natang naipasok niya in the first quarter alone, Coach Pancho.
Yes, because grabe, napakalalim ng bench. That's why isa to sa teams na nakikita kung pwedeng tumapa talaga sa Pampanga Delta.
Yes. And talaga yun ang gusto nilang matchup. Yun ang hinahunting nila, yung Pampanga Delta eh. They haven't called them out publicly, pero alam mo that they want. And yun nga sinasabi ni Coach Cesar eh, wait till the Queridos get here. Diba yun yung sinasabi niya eh, wait and see how we look like once the Querido brothers arrive, the Querido twins. And they're now here. You add Jerry Rivera to the mix. Tapos andun pa yung, di ba? Andyan yung Maikong, andyan yung Oliano, di ba?
And ito kayo, Garrett, si Garrett Romilia, na hindi naglaro nung last game nila.
Yes.
Ito, he's on the board right now. And because of his toughness, yung talagang sipag niya, kaya nare-rewardan siya ng mga ganong opportunity.
And they also get Chris Garcia back. No, nakascore kanina. Talking about Christopher Garcia Jr., which is their scoring option for the start of the tournament dito talaga. So, what a lineup ang merong Parañaque Pelicans dito. Isa lang makakatalo dyan eh. Once, di ba, the playoffs start, yung availability of the players, di ba? And yun yung talagang, I think their Achilles heel the entire tournament kasi once full lineup sila, ang hirap nitong kupunan na to talunin for Coach Cesar.
Yes, and I remember one of their games na wherein 8 lang yung nag-show up sa kanila because na traffic. And lumaban pa rin sila. They almost won that ball game. And after ending the first quarter, Enzo,
sabi, what a masterful performance. Galing sa kanilang midway point, ang score lang ng Passion Sports was 12. But they only allowed 2 points since that point, and at all Parañaque Pelican first quarter right here. Sabi, it started off with Joffrey Santos, Angelo Ubues, and of course, probably the league's leading scorer in Ronel Guerrero knocking down 3 3-pointers in the first quarter.
That's right. And what's actually amusing about the Parañaque Pelicans in the first quarter, and makikita natin sa highlights yan, points are coming from inside, outside, transition, off the turnovers, lahat talaga. That's why they are ahead by a big, big margin after first 10 minutes of play sa ating SINAG Liga Asya, sa ating first game.
Yes, an 18-point advantage after the first 10 minutes. 32-14 in favor of the Parañaque Pelicans. Magbabalik po tayo mga kasinag dito lang sa SINAG Liga Asya.
It's time to dominate. With its built-in high prioritization feature, charge into battle with low latency. Yes! And get into the race with low jitter. Yes! Apply for a Game Changer plan now and experience great gaming with FiberX.
Back here inside the One Arenas, this 2023 SINAG Liga ASYA is brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniform, our official outfitter ng SINAG Liga ASYA, and of course, Photon, the official mobility partner ng SINAG Liga ASYA. Kayang-kaya sa Photon. As you can see right there, Ronel Guerrero, 3 3-pointers already in the first quarter. 3 out of 4 na siya. I mean, yung pang-apat na tiniro niya, akala mo nga pasok, di ba, Coach Pancho? There's a traveling violation whistled on Hans Maikong and immediately apologizing to Coach Cesar Babasa.
Of course, not the way that you want to start your second quarter, even though you're enjoying a big lead, because you're giving some chances and momentum dito for Passion Sports, which is, yun ang ayaw mo, di ba?
Totoo. And with, yun nga sabi natin, iba, Passion Sports, as they get Bernardo on the floor, humabol si Renz Bernardo, ha?
Yes.
Guerrero, he can pull up this three-pointer. Sayang lang, hindi pumasok as there was a whistle of pushing foul. It's on Luis Manuel, nakakapasok pa lang. So the ball will remain dito sa Parañaque Pelicans.
And what I like most about sa Parañaque Pelicans, Enzo, is I've seen their stats since yung mga previous games nila dahil kadalasan ako nag-cover dito. They're probably one of the best free throw shooting team that we have here dito sa campaign natin sa Born 2001 Cup.
Did you see that? Did you see that rebound galing dito kay Jigs Querido? Literally, nilamon niya yung rebound na yun and against 3 white shirts.
Yes, because talaga naman yung height advantage nila rito and yung kanilang momentum talaga nila eh. Kita-kita mo the fire in their eyes. Talagang tignan mo kung paano sila mag-perform dito, sharing the ball, finding the right their teammates on the right spots, and yung hustle nila andun eh. So parang perfect, almost perfect basketball yung pinapakita nila dito as of the moment.
And this is probably the team na a lot of teams entering the playoffs outside of Pampanga Delta. Siyempre, Pampanga Delta is 10-0. You can't get any bigger target than that. Pero look at the field goal shooting dito. 13 out of 20 for Parañaque. 4 out of 20 for Passion Sports.
Yes, look at that. Same number of attempts, but more conversions dito for Parañaque Pelicans. And that was because of the defense that is being given by the Parañaque Pelicans. Kaya naman, sobrang nag-struggle itong Passion Sports Elite. Ang maganda sa Passion Sports Elite, yung first 2 possessions lang nila nung first quarter. And then after that, it's been all Parañaque Pelicans.
Totoo yung alley-oop kay Jason Diaz and that wide open 3-pointer ni Andre Mandapat, which both involve Jason Diaz, diba? I think, what's the next step para dito sa Passion Sports if they return as Guerrero knocks down his 4th 3-pointer of the game? The next step is finding an option outside of Uno Del Mundo and Jason Diaz sa offense, diba? That's the next phase of their improvement siguro when they come back sa SINAG Liga ASYA in the next Born 2001 Cup.
Yes, and itong Passion Sports Elite and their last kanilang possession after ng basket ni Ronel Guerrero, I'm just wondering why they are giving that enough space para kay Ronel Guerrero just like that.
Oo. Pinatira nila and then they fouled him at the end. So
I'm pretty sure may mga scouting reports sila, but I'm not sure why binibigay nila kay, of all the people, RJ
Guerrero pa.
Yes.
As you can see, the acting head coach, Coach JV Gonzalvo. But of course, this is a young team. As the start of their tournament, inamin naman ni Coach Rob Labagala. Coach Rob, speaking of which, good luck dyan.
And congratulations, nanalo sila kagabi.
Yes.
Over Kazakhstan.
Oo, sa Gilas Under 16.
Umawi sila,
Yes. But yun nga, inamin naman ni Coach Rob Labagala na this is their first time entering a big league. The only experience na liga daw ng mga batang to together was yung Passion Sports camp ang magkakalaban. Parang Navota City versus Quezon City.
May mga intercamp sila ron. May mga iba't ibang age group, may mga age bracket pa silang mga tournaments doon. Nakita ko nga sa page nila.
Yun lang daw ang experience. So, this is their first experience. And they already turned a lot of heads. Guys like Diaz, Uno Del Mundo, diba? Aldwin Cruz. once they come back and they learn yung mga schemes, defensively and offensive schemes, di ba? They'll be a much better team just like that. Kita mo yung skill, di ba? Panambo with the layup. Pangilan? I lost count on how many three-pointers has Guerrero already launched. Parang every time na makakuha siya ng konting-konting liwanag lang, titira agad yun, Coach Pancho.
Yes, so onting sinag lang nakikita niya, talagang titirahan kanya. Hindi niya sinasayang yung bawat sinag na nakikita niya dito sa loob ng One Arena CAINTA RIZAL.
Let's look at this beautiful move. The move of the quarter brought to you by CAINTA Cement, the official cement partner ng SINAG Liga Asya. Tony Panambo.
Yes, grabe yung galaw na yun. Nanigas yung defender niya ron, parang CAINTA Cement.
And on that note, let's give it to Penelope Wilhelmina for her second quarter report. Pen?
Enzo and Coach Pancho, kanina I asked Coach Clayton Labagala of Fashion Sport Elite how important this game is to them. And he answered na they treat every game a competition as this is their last game for this conference. He mentioned na makakadagdag sa moral at kumpiyansa ng mga bata if they will pay their exit game with a big win. Dagdag pa niya na masaya daw na may mapagkukwentuhan silang something memorable sa biyahe nila pag-uwi. Enzo, Coach Pancho?
Thank you so much, Penelope. And yun naman talaga, di ba? It's the memories that you gain in life at what matters, di ba? Whether it's happy, sad, the experience is experience. Hindi natin tatawaran yun as you can see another layup by Panambo. Good pass by Renz. But yun nga, pauwi. And syempre, mababaon din itong Passion Sports kasi if they win this game, they beat Parañaque Pelicans, di ba? Yes. And with the scenario happening, whatever happens mamaya din sa second game natin between NBS, the number 2 seed NBS Slashes, and the number 5 seed Antipolo Pilgrims, pwede nilang mas spoil ang Parañaque Pelicans dito, di ba?
Yes, but the way they are playing right now, which is pwede pa naman, marami pang oras. But same with Parañaque Pelicans, of course, they don't want to treat lightly itong Passion Sports Elite. And even though they are assured of the playoff spot, twice to beat advantage, they want to end their elimination round in the bank because, syempre, as a coach din, parte ng development niya sa mga bata na hindi mo sila turuan na mag-relax, na mga ganun yung mindset nila kailangan dahil especially in preparation nga sa playoffs. Dadali nila yung moral boosting. If ever they went on to win this ball game, moral boosting victory nila yan. Masarap yung papasok ka sa playoffs na buong-buo yung kumpiyansa mo.
Totoo. As Coach Cesar, ay, hindi niya pa pinagsasabay yung Quirido Twins. Pasok lalabas si Kuya Hans para sa younger. Or papasok si Hans for his kuya, Jigs Quirido.
Yes, and of course, Coach Cesar babasa, this is the perfect time na mag-experiment siya ng mga different combinations in time. Again, paulit-ulit ko sinasabi, in preparation para sa playoffs. Ito na, which is, yun talaga yung goal nila. Iwanan na nila kagad yung kalaban nila ng malaking kalamangan para makapag-experiment na siya ng different plays, different combinations. And that's why, they're starting to pull away.
That's probably the closest shot na tinira ngayon araw na to ni Ronel Guerrero. Al layup. Puro kasi 3 ang attempt niya. So, that's the closest I've seen him shoot in a long time as CJ Garcia left it short there.
So look at that last 3 plays ng Parañaque Pelicans, all coming from transition offense. Pero ito, after the rebound talagang they're pushing the ball hard. Unlike itong Passion Sports Elite, they are forced to take a lot of outside shots.
And even though that's Uno del Mundo spot, yung 30-footers na yun, it's still not within the flow of the offense as we can see. The assist of the quarter brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, the official outfitter of SINAG Liga Asya. Mandapat going over to Renz Bernardo for Renz's first 2 points.
Yes, he's on the board right now.
Hans has a size advantage against Bench Crisostomo.
Yes, and that's one of his strengths. Yung kanyang low post skills niya ron. And he also has a sweet shooting touch. Kaya that's why it's hard to defend dito talaga si Hans. Same with his brother.
And Hans has always been the scorer between the two of them. Diba? Jigs was the more defensive, blue-collar worker sa kanilang dalawa. But make no mistake about it. Pareho sila interchangeable. May tira sa labas, kaya dumipensa, kaya rebound, and that adds a different dynamic dito sa Parañaque Pelicans as Coach JV asked for time here as they are down by 29 points, 49-20.
Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Player to watch para dito sa Passion Sports Elite is the Joker, Jason Diaz. 10 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals yesterday against the Antipolo Pilgrims Leap. All-around numbers talaga, no, Coach Pancho?
Yes, kaya parang usual numbers siya na yan. Even though ang baba ng field goal percentage niya, he struggled sa last game nila and in a losing effort. But, you know, alam naman natin tong value ni Jason Diaz at yung basketball IQ. You know, kita mo naman, kaya rin siya nakapag-put up ng ganung numbers. Medyo mana sa opensa, sa depensa siya bumabawi, and yung pagdidistribute ng bola.
And if there is a parang top 10 assist of the conference tayo, for sure, 2, 3, 4 doon kay Jason Diaz. Kasi kahapon pa lang, ang dami niyang mga pasa na mai-impress ka talaga. He had one scoop, full court scoop pass to a covered bench Crisostomo na alam mo kalkulado, hindi tsambang nasalo eh. Uy, pinapapicture ko sa'yo.
And grabe yung skill set din ni Jason Diaz talaga.
Totoo. Uno. No looks it to Aldwin, and Aldwin finishes back-to-back baskets para dito sa Passion Sports.
Eto, nagkakaroon na ng momentum dito. Merong mini run until that basket.
Joffrey Santos,
Medyo killjoy, Medyo killjoy si Joffrey Santos.
Totoo. And good defense na galing kay Jason Diaz, di ba? Sadyang, you know, the skill level of young players now, Coach Pancho. And the athletic ability. Tamang Joffrey Santos, yung athletic ability, di ba? Oh, look at that pass by Jason to the cutting Bernardo.
Yes, because the-double team si Jason Diaz doon, and that was a good slide and a good timing.
May babawi sana si Joffrey Santos ng bounce pass doon. Uno dribbling through the defense. Uno gets stripped by Ronel.
With hands.
Oh, akala ko babangga si Hans kay Jason eh. I was waiting. Aldwin, the Euro. No good.
Again, look at how the Parañaque Pelicans, especially with this guy in the bottom, si Joffrey Santos, he never gave up, He was outnumbered on that play,
Oh. And that's... I think Passion Sports is playing into the hands ng Parañaque. Yung puro fast break. Kasi ito yung gusto ng Parañaque. Early offense, find Guerrero, find Ubuyes from the 3-point line and let them create as we see this beautiful bounce pass and the move of the quarter. At sa atin ng Kaito. Cement, the official cement partner. SINAG Liga Asya. What a pass galing dito kay Jason Diaz.
Yes.
Bernardo, 3-pointer is good for Renz.
So ito, they're starting to hit their mark dito, their shots as well for Passion Sports Elite.
Oo.
Kanina kasi medyo nag-struggle na sila rito, but in this quarter, they are getting better.
Yes. And yun naman talaga for Passion Sports. Pag may malaking kalamangan na ganito, take it one possession at a time na, Coach Pancho. You have to, you know, think of every possession counts talaga. You know, both ends of the floor. But, you know, tough task yan kasi tingnan mo yung offensive artillery nitong Parañaque. May CJ Garcia, pabigyan na lang pumoste, di ba?
And grabe, all 5 possessions ni Coach Cesar Babasa, lahat yan, no? Lahat ng 15-man lineup. Talagang lahat pwedeng mag-contribute.
Yes.
Solid yung 15-man lineup ni Coach Cesar Babasa. At hinahanap ko pa nga yung isang player niya. Medyo nakalimutan ko na yung
Matangkad.
Oo, yung
I'll try to remember the name, but
yung gandang.
Oo. I believe galing Mapua. I'll try to remember his name. Galing Mapua din yung teammate ni Jerry Rivera dun eh.
Yes.
I have to check again.
Oo. Hindi ko siya makakalimutan kasi foul prone siya.
Oo, right.
Nakalimutan ko lang yung name.
Yes. Letter N.
Basta siya yung
Nasa
nag-dunk
dulo
tapos foul prone eh. Kasi ilang beses siya gumagraduate, di ba?
Nasa dulo na ng
Yes.
utak ko.
Eh yun, big man pa ni Nico Cesar yun.
Ay, ano ba? Nandito na eh. Hindi ko masabi. Ano ba yan? Mamaya, halftime for sure maalala ko yan. Halftime maalala ko yan.
Imagine, yung binabanggit kong yun na hindi natin mabanggit yung pangalan. What if nandito pa, di ba, grabe yung
Totoo.
lineup. Grabe yung lineup ng Parañaque Pelicans. That's how they are serious dito sa ating SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 Cup. Talagang they come prepared and they are still preparing.
Totoo.
Di ba?
Merong pangalan ako na naiisip, pero for sure mali yun.
Oo.
Pero sounds like parang nagmaya ba yun? Parang ganun somewhat close to that. Nasa dulo ng dila ko. I swear, mga kasinag, halftime masasabi ko yung player na yun na tinutukoy ni Coach Pancho. I remember the face, I remember the I remember the play style. Jersey number nga, naalala ko rin eh. Pero yung pangalan, naalimutan ko eh.
So you remember the boy, but you don't remember the feeling anymore.
Kanta
Alam mo
kayo?
ba yung katang yan?
Hindi ko pa nahuli.
Tanong mo kay direct no?
Bernardo scores right there. Pero actually, yun yung tunay na bruiser nila at the center position, di ba? Yung normally kapalitan nito ni Jerry Rivera eh.
Imagine mo kung nandito pa yun, di ba? But I'm pretty sure.
Agumenyi!
Yun! Yun!
There you go. Sabi ko na eh, maalala ko, Agumenyi, there you go.
And look at this Parañaque Pelican continues to pile up their points dito sa ating second quarter. At meron po tayong 1 minute and 17 seconds dito sa ating first half. At itong Passion Sports medyo in disarray.
Before that, knockdown shooter yan, si Renz Bernardo. Of course, teammate siya ng player na makikita natin mamaya sa Team B ng JRU na si MJ Raimundo. Both of them are on the Team B of the JRU Heavy Bombers sa college level, di ba?
I'm pretty sure hindi sila magtatagal doon.
Hindi talaga.
Sa Team B.
Oo.
Especially that guy, binanggit mo, yung Raimundo.
Raimundo,
grabe
grabe yun. And later, we're gonna see him,
Right.
di ba? Against a scrappy team in the Antipolo Pilgrims team na, what I heard, for the first time is going to field all the players na from mga inad nila and also yung original lineup nila. Kasi let's not forget, back then, nung naglaro yung Triste, Arimado, wala yung Buenaflor, wala yung Gubot. Last game, wala yung Gubot, wala yung Buenaflor. So, I heard that this might be the first game ng Antipolo right in the nick of time in the playoffs na they're going to field their best 15-man lineup daw.
Sayang, no? Medyo hindi natuloy yung, yung paglalaro ng isang inaantay kong player nila eh.
Antipolo?
Sa Antipolo eh.
As Diaz beats the buzzer with the putback right there. Maybe a little bit of a good sign for Passion to what has been a overwhelming performance galing dito sa Parañaque Pelicans.
Yes, and kung ano yung ginawa nila ng first quarter in Parañaque Pelicans, they did it better dito sa second quarter because of their tenacity, their defense, and their talent dito. And that's why they're enjoying a 22-point lead after 20 minutes of action dito sa ating doubleheader dito sa One Arena CAINTA.
Yes, 60-38 is our halftime score. Kapit lang mga kasinab, magbabalik po tayo for the second half ng laban ng Parañaque Pelicans kontra Passion Sports Elite.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa!
Ako si RJ Guerrero, suportahan ng Parañaque Pelicans sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Ako si Romel David, para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Sigabang ka?
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Ako si Ronald Tubid, SINAG LIGA 40. Laban ka?
Ako si Justin Bautista, abangan ng Pampanga Pradera sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Ako si Vince Muldong, abangan ng Team 1 Luwid Kapampangan sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Ako si Uno Del Mundo at abangan ang pagsinag ng Passion Sports Elite sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Maganda ang view. May libre kang kape. Walang problema sa pagkain. May sarili kang mesa. Higit sa lahat, ang fresh mo pa. Walang MRT na kailangang habulin. Walang traffic na kailangang tisin. Kaya sige, tanggapin lang ang orders. Tanggapin lang ang bookings. Tanggapin lang ang racket. Kaya yan with Converge Home Base. For plans as low as 1,500 pesos per month, meron ka ng internet speed up to 200 Mbps. Make it big with Converge Home Base.
Ako si CJ Beautyson, abangan ang Team 1 Luwid 1 Kapampangan sa SINAG Liga Asya.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Ako si Kurt Mapua, abangan ng Antipolo Pilgrim sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Ako si Richie Melesio para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Laban ka?
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Ako si CJ Delpino, abangan ang Pampanga Pradera sa SINAG Liga Asya.
It's time to dominate! With its built-in high prioritization feature, charge into battle with low latency. Yes! Get into the race with low jitter. Yes! Apply for a game changer plan now and experience great gaming with FiberX.
Ako si Roddy Santos para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Game na!
Determinasyon, sipag, puso, pangarap ang puhunan, talento ang labanan, umaatikabong bakbakan. Mga laro ay tutukan. Game na!
Ako Ako si Richie Melesio para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Laban ka?
Ako si Parley Dimla. Abangan ang Team Luwid 1 Kapampangan sa SINAG Liga Asya.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again! Dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa!
Ako si RJ Guerrero, suporta ng Parañaque Pelicans sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Ako si Romel David, para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Sigabang ka?
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Ako si Ronald Tubid, SINAG Liga 40. Laban ka?
Ako si Justin Bautista, abangan ng Pampanga Pradera sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Ako si Vince Muldong, abangan ng Team 1 Luwid Kapampangan sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Ako si Uno Del Mundo at abangan ang pagsinag ng Passion Sports Elite sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Maganda ang view. May libre kang kape. Walang problema sa pagkain. May sarili kang mesa. Higit sa lahat, ang fresh mo pa. Walang MRT na kailangang habulin. Walang traffic na kailangang tisin. Kaya sige, tanggapin lang ang orders. Tanggapin lang ang bookings. Tanggapin lang ang racket. Kaya yan with Converge Home Base. For plans as low as 1,500 pesos per month, meron ka ng internet speed up to 200 Mbps. Make it big with Converge Home Base.
Ako si CJ Beautison. Abangan ang Team 1 Luwid 1 Kapampangan sa SINAG Liga Asya.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Ako si Kurt Mapua, abangan ang Antipolo Pilgrim sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Ako si Richie Melesio para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Laban ka?
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng Fiber X. Iyan ang internet.
Ako Ako si CJ Delpino, abangan ang Pampanga Pradera sa SINAG Liga Asya.
It's time to dominate! With its built-in high prioritization feature, charge into battle with low latency. Yes! And get into the race with low jitter. Yes! Apply for a game changer plan now and experience great gaming with FiberX.
Ako si Ronnie Santos para sa SINAG Liga 40. Game na!
Magandang gabi mga kasinag, kayo pa rin ay nakatutok sa ating SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 Cup. At ito, ang SINAG Halftime Interview powered by Converge. And ngayon, kasama ko ang isa sa mga SINAG fans na resident din ng CAINTA, si Daphne Lozano. Daphne, how are you doing?
I'm actually doing great and super excited kasi yun nga, I'm supporting Jigs tonight. Ayan.
So Daphne is also the girlfriend of Jigs Garrido from the Parañaque Pelicans. So Daphne, how is it like being a supportive girlfriend here na nandito ka na rin naman sa place mo and now dito naglalaro ngayon si Jigs?
Actually, syempre, mahalaga talaga yung support system when it comes to games. So, of course, para na rin ma-motivate siya at mag-give niya yung all niya, then why not, di ba? Kaya malaking bagay talaga yun.
At yun, during the first half, Jigs scored 9 points with only 8 minutes and 58 seconds. Kaya naman pala ganun kaganado si Jigs because andito ang kanyang girlfriend. Now, Daphne, I will give you the opportunity. Baka may gusto kang batiin ng family and friends ninyo na nanonood ngayon.
So, I would like to greet yan sila Tita Emilu na nanonood sa bahay nila and also sila Hailey and also yung friends na rin ni Jigs na sila Erjan. Ayan, kaya support na kayo dyan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Daphne. Now, back to you, Coach Pancho and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Penelope Wilhelmine. And thank you also so much to Daphne. At naknaka na ako ng selos dito dahil wala jowa ako ngayon. But syempre, at the half, lamang ng 22 points itong Parañaque Pelicans. 60-38 against Passion Sports Elite. And you're still joined by Enzo Galarosa and Coach Pancho Alfonso. And Coach Pancho, a masterful performance in the first half galing dito sa Parañaque. What didn't they do? Mas madali yun kasi sa what did they do, di ba?
Yes, ang hindi nila ginawa is mag-relax.
Totoo naman.
Yun yung hindi nila ginawa kasi they're playing with fire in their eyes since the start of the ball game at the end of the second half. And yun yung maganda nilang dadalhin dito heading to the third quarter.
Yes, and we will see the halftime highlights dito nga. And grabe, almost everything Parañaque wanted to get, nakuha nila yung alley-oops, fast breaks, three-pointers led by probably the league leader in three-point mix. I'm sure of that. I don't know the number, but I'm pretty sure it's Ronel Guerrero ang league leader natin in three-point mix. And they're doing this without si Agumeni. Tama ako?
Yes, so yun. Yung kanina nating iniisip na buti naalala mo, Enzo. And thank you for that one. And yun na nga, ito, as we saw some of the halftime highlights that we have here dito sa ating Tuesday doubleheader. Sa ating first game pa lang tayo dito. But it's been the Parañaque Pelicans who is playing very, very solid talagang. Importante rin kasi sa kanila itong panalong to because kapag nanalo sila rito, they will cement, parang title lang, they will cement the second spot dito. And as we take a look at the halftime stats that we have here, look at the field goal percentage. Grabe, di ba? Less attempt, more conversions, and yung rebounding department. And yung assist department because of their team chemistry, yung familiarity, and yung defense, yung ball pressure. That's why they got 23 fast break points and they forced a lot of turnovers.
Grabe, 21 assists at the half. The league high in assists is actually 29 by Pampanga. They're nearing that mark as we see the leading scorers dito. Bernardo leading the way for Passion Sports with 12 points. Ortega with 6. Diaz with 4 together with Panambo. Para man dito sa Parañaque, Guerrero leading all scorers with 16. Jigs Querido with 9 points off the bench. Hans Maikong with 8 and Garcia with 7. And 3 scorers next to Guerrero. Off the bench yung tatlong yun eh.
Wow, no, grabe, scary. Paranaque Pelicans ito.
Oo.
And they are peaking itong Pelicans, ha?
Yun yung nakakatakot, diba? Teams that are peaking in time for the playoffs, diba? Yan yung mga mahirap kalaban eh. Diba? I mean, Pampanga, Delta, for sure is not comfortable watching. For sure. They are parang comfortable. Siyempre, in a sense, na number 1 sila. They get the 8th 8th seed, diba? But
yes,
and
imagine they swept the elimination, diba?
Siguro pinagdadasan ng Pampanga, sana meron tayo step ladder, diba? But you know, this isn't the league na ganun. But you know, itong Paranaque Pelicans, as you said nga, they're peaking at the right time together with the NBS Slashers. Kasi I remember the last loss nitong Paranaque Pelicans was yung sinasabi nga ni Coach Cesar na birthday kami. Oo, yun na yun. That was the Coach Ernest Alo's birthday game.
At saka mga close games yung mga talo ng Paranaque Pelicans. At yun pa yung mga laro na hindi sila nakakompleto.
Oo. I think the biggest margin of loss nila was 13 points against Pampanga Delta. That is the second closest loss. Second closest victory ng Pampanga Delta next to Batang Lakan ng Bulacan. Diba? Yun na yung pinakamalapit. And they were the first ones talaga na nagpahirap sa Pampanga Delta. This Paranaque Pelicans team na walang Querido brothers pa nun. And if I remember correctly, hindi naglaro si Agumeña din nung larong yun, di ba?
Kasi in and out, no? In and out siya doon, no? And talagang nagkakapaan pa sila and nalilit kahit sino naman maging coaches ng time na yun, paiba-iba yung players mo. Although, alam nila yung sistema mo, talented yung mga bata mo, but 7, 8 players, 9 players, tapos paiba-iba. Diba?
And at the same time, minsan din kasi you cannot, di mo pwedeng ma-replace yung height eh. The height is a big factor, di ba? Kaya nga, nag-trending a few hours ago yung, di ba, yung replacement for Gilas na yung 5 players na papalit dun sa 5 nawala, yung height difference, di ba? That's what they were talking about.
But speaking of height difference, wala kay Renz Bernardo yan. Pili mo, undersized 3 and 4 playing inside. Hindi mo, nakakuha pa siya na reverse layup. But ito, sumagot agad. Pang-5 na.
Grabe, di ba? I mean, hindi talaga tayo magkakamali na isipin na siya yung league leader in 3-point makes itong si RJ Guerrero. He has been the best 3-point shooter in this tournament. But Bernardo, kita mo, continues to fight. And, you know, this kid I have always raved about. And regardless, dahil nga teammate kami before, but outside of that, he's continuing to be that fighter para sa Passion Sports, diba? Him, Uno Del Mundo, and Jason Diaz talaga.
But this Paranaque Pelicans, even the big guys, continuing their dominance here. Dito sa third quarter, they are, you know, answering those buckets na binibigay dito ni Renz Bernardo.
Nakaka-deflate yun, di ba? Isipin mo na nakaka-string of baskets kayo, biglang gaganon yung Jerry Rivera, di ba? Again, underneath Bernardo, fighting hard.
6 straight points for Renz Bernardo. All inside the shaded lane. Second chance points lahat yan.
And normally, shooter yan. Speaking of shooter, RJ just launched one from way downtown.
Wow. 2 3-pointers in this third quarter. At meron pa tayong 7 minutes dito.
He had 4 in the first half, diba?
So, 6 na.
Grabe. And he holds the record as De Los Reyes binawi yung tres na yun. But Guerrero holds the record for most 3-point makes with 7, diba? So, he's 1 away. And eto na ba, the tie? Yes, he does! Ties the record for 7 made threes!
Wow, grabe. Kanina, nung warm-up nung halftime, sabi ko sa kanya, nakakailang ka, biniro ko lang. Sabi ko, 8 after third quarter. So, nakakailan na siya.
7 na.
7
Sana lang. At kalaban niya sarili niya kasi he owns the record and he ties it with that as Jigs gives it to Santos and Joffrey. Another athletic layup dito si Joffrey Santos.
Yes, look at that. Combination of outside shots and inside points ang binibigay ng Paranaque Pelicans dito.
And actually, there's one thing dito sa Paranaque Pelicans na entering the playoffs that makes them more dangerous. And it's not because nandyan yung Querido brothers. Although big factor yun. But I think it's the physicality. Alam natin, pag playoffs, the intensity and the physicality goes up to 10, di ba?
Yes,
Angat talaga.
Kung naglaro pa yung Agumenyi.
Oo, Agumenyi, di ba?
Dahil yun yung nakita kong very, very physical.
Talaga.
Kaya hindi ko siya makakalimutan. Nagkataon na nakalimutan.
Kalimutan yung pangalan. Oo. But siyempre, malaking factor yun. But Uno del Mundo, sinasamahan itong si Renz Bernardo in terms of the scoring party.
And we're having a shootout here between itong si Dolores Reyes at itong si RJ Guerrero.
Oo. As Rivera underneath. Good seal galing dito sa Vanguard, Jerry Rivera.
And that was a good find by Jigs Querido.
Right. Uno from way downtown. That looked good when he left its hands.
Again, we're really having a shootout here dito sa third quarter. And eto, syempre si RJ Guerrero, alam mo na ang plano niyan. Mabigyan lang ng space yan.
Oo. And ito, he has
Set up
space.
talaga siya.
Oh! Muntik na!
And I love the way Angelo Obuyes is looking for him, tries to set him up. Kasi siya yung may hot hands eh.
Yes. And one thing na nakikita ko dito sa Parañaque Pelicans, this is just like Pampanga Delta, this is a pick your poison team. Do you want us to beat you from the outside? Okay, we have Guerrero, we have Ubuyes, and we now have added the Querido twins, di ba, na kaya pumukol sa labas. You want us to go inside? Kayang-kaya. With that Agumenyi kid underneath, di ba, the physicality that he brings. This team, you know, in all facets of the game offensively, napakahirap. And defensively, alam natin, Coach Cesar babasa team. You know, Coach Cesar preaches defense above anything else,
lahat
di ba?
ng mga players ni Coach Cesar, lahat yan matatapang.
Right.
Yan yung pinagmamalaki niya sa akin. Hindi siya makukuha ng players na hindi matapang.
Totoo. And alam mo ano nakakatawa dito, Coach Pancho?
Ay, ano yan? Sorry.
Loko.
Sorry. Ano yan?
Hindi naabot yung dalawang player na may binanggit pa si Coach Cesar sa Parañaque. Hindi naabot Pero parang hindi na kailangan
Hindi
eh.
na kailangan. Pero paano
ba?
What more kung umabot pa yun, no?
Solid. One big man na may mid-range and double-double machine. And then the other has elite, legit elite scoring prowess, di ba? Na pareho yun, may pro experience din. So, what more if nandun pa yung nakaabot yung dalawang players na yun. But then again, that's the reality of the situation talaga for most of the teams. The what ifs na kung sana nandito or kung sana available itong player na to, blah, blah, blah. Those things happen talaga. But Parañaque doesn't look like they need those two players pa nga eh.
Yes.
It would be nice if they have it. But okay na sila dito sa lineup natin.
Very, very okay. Especially if titignan mo yung score natin ngayon. Again, laki na ng margin nila dito. And they are still defending.
Right.
And, you know, not only scoring, talagang they are playing well as a well-coined machine. But this time, Renz Bernardo kanina, puro inside points. Nagpakita naman siya dito ng kanyang outside threat.
That's his second conversion from the three-point line. And, you know, itong Passion Sports, they're continuing to fight. But it just goes to show you, well, all of them are young. All of the teams here are young. Pero di ba, kita mo yung inexperience pa sa kanila. And it just goes to show that preparation is always talaga the key. Case in point, Pampanga Delta, they've been preparing to join a tournament like this. Not necessarily SINAG Liga Asya, but a tournament na ganito for about 6 months na, according to Coach Aisel Santos.
Yes.
And also Parañaque Pelicans, diba? They've always been preparing for a tournament like this. So, preparation in these types of tournaments is always the key, no, Coach Pancho?
Yes, not only in sports, not only in basketball, but in all aspect of life. And so talagang preparation is the key.
Right. You know, let's look at this again. Renz Bernardo, ang ating shot of the quarter brought to you by Finn Cotton, the official sneaker part of SINAG Liga Asya. Finn Cotton moves with you, and shout out to Boss Paul de la Fuente of Finn Cotton. Of course, Boss Paul.
Boss Paul, syempre, grabe. SM North EDSA, Ayala Malls, Manila Bay, at meron pa coming soon. Meron pa siya. So, more to come. More physical stores to come for Paul de la Fuente. And we are so proud of you, brother.
Yes, and alam mo ba na nakakatawa dyan? You said, loko.
Okay.
You said already a specific location off camera. Hindi natin i-reveal. Let's allow Coach Paul de la Fuente, Boss Paul de la Fuente to announce that himself. Nagbanggit ka sa akin off camera ng plano. Penelope din, nagbanggit ng different location din. So, diba, Finn Cotton talaga is expanding their brand. And we are very much honored that while they're expanding, we are also expanding. Kagaya nga yan, ang daming nadadagdag na sponsors yung Sintite Construction, di ba?
Yes, ang dami nga. Nagugulat ako sa pagbabalik ko dito sa panel. Ang dami mga bago tayo mga supporters and friends, mga partners. And balik tayo dun sa Finn Cotton, yung Sinag sneakers. Diba? Parang dinadhana.
Dinadhana eh. I mean, as we can see right here, look at that. Ang ating grab of the quarter brought to you by Sun Sports, the official basketball of SINAG Liga Asya. Pakalan, kakapasok lang yan sa first quarter.
You saw that replay? Up against 4 white shirts yun, siya lang mag-isa.
Yes. And speaking of Sun Sports, let's give a shout out to Mr. Andrew Chuachoy of Sun Sports, diba? And balita ko, magkakaroon daw tayo ng SLA merchandise in partnership with Sun Sports.
Wow, Boss Andrew, thank you so much. Grabe naman talaga. Ang dami talaga natin ipagpapasalamat talaga. And we are so blessed dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. Aside from we're giving opportunities dito sa mga Born 2001 Cup. Diba? At least ito yung way natin na makatulong sa kanilang basketball career. And
pero
of course,
actually,
nakakatulong din tayo sa ibang businesses, you know, and thank you for the trust.
I'm actually waiting for one sponsor eh.
Oh! Sure ba yan?
Hindi. Ako lang nangangarap.
You know why. Possible, Enzo.
Yes, sabi nga ni Garnet, di ba? Jalen Revilla may pagiling-giling dun sa gitna.
Yes, kita mo yung layup niya. No? Sarap bigyan ng jacket.
Of course, itong mga players na to ng Passion Sports Elite, you know, some of them, this is their first experience in a big league, di ba? As we see this beautiful Pinoy step galing dito kay Chris Garcia, ang ating move of the quarter brought to you by Kaito Cement. Frozen like Elsa, yung nangyari sa defender niya.
That's right. And with those kinds of play, talagang they really wanted to win this ball game and cement the seconds, the number 2 spot para talagang yung twice to beat advantage ng Parañaque Pelicans, no?
And actually, I like what Parañaque Pelicans is doing here. No let up. Kasi kapag nag-relax sila, as you said nga pag nag-relax, and it happens in all sports, di ba? Reveal yun sayang yun. But pag nag-relax tong Parañaque, dun nagkakaroon ng upsets eh. And this is a good mentality entering the playoffs. I mean, you're an MMA fan, just like me, di ba? We saw probably the biggest betting upset in all of this generation, yung Sean Strickland versus Israel Adesanya, di ba? Grabe yung upset na yun.
Grabe yun.
Grabe yun. I think next to the Alexandra Grasso-Shevchenko na matchup, before yung unang-una nila, I think this was tying it for yung betting odds kasi uso na yun sa US, di ba? Although, buti na lang wala tayo dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. But, yun nga the odds were stacked against Sean Strickland. Nag-relax yung Adesanya na puruhan siya, di ba? Especially in the first round. And it happens talaga. Especially in basketball, in the playoffs. Di ba? I remember Powerade BMEG back in the day, di ba? Sa All Filipino.
So, moral lesson lang dyan dito sa not only in basketball but sa sports in general. The player, the team, or the person who wants it more will get it done, di ba? So, doon mo talaga makikita kung sino talaga yung hunger at yung may execution, sila talaga yung nanalo. At yung may preparation.
Yes. Oo, and minsan kasi, di ba, pag minamaliit mo yung kalaban mo, yung preparation mo, medyo lackadaisical ka na eh.
Right.
As ito, Parañaque can cap off the highest scoring 3 quarters in the history of SINAG Liga Asya at 93. And, you know, at this point, for sure, they're going to trail yung 114 ng Hustle Rising Suns, di ba? That's the top. And, you know, no offense to Coach JR De La Cruz ng Hustle Rising Suns, di ba?
Grabe. A well-balanced at ang binibigay ng Parañaque Pelicans as we saw the running shot.
Wow! Bernardo almost single-handedly trying to carry his team right here. What a runner right there from the 3-point land.
Wow. So what a way to end this third quarter for the Passion Sports, even though they're behind by 17-point lead dito. But look at this guy, RJ Guerrero. 4 3-pointers after the first half. Ito, sa third quarter, 3. That's why he now has 28 points together with 3 rebounds. And we still have 10 full minutes of play.
Grabe. What a performance galing dito kay Ronel Guerrero. And all field goals niya are 3s. And yung iba, free throws galing sa 3 din. Kaya nga lamang sila dito, 93-76. Entering the 4th and final quarter dito lang sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Maganda ang view. May libre kang kape. Walang problema sa pagkain. May sarili kang mesa. Higit sa lahat, ang fresh mo pa. Walang MRT na kailangang habulin. Walang traffic na kailangang tisin. Kaya sige, tanggapin lang ang orders. Tanggapin lang ang bookings. Tanggapin lang ang racket. Kaya yan with Converge Home Base. For plans as low as 1,500 pesos per month, meron ka ng internet speed up to 200 Mbps. Make it big with Converge Home Base.
Ako si Roddy Santos para sa Sinag Liga Asya. Game na!
This 2023 SINAG Liga Asya is brought to you by SCD Skincare Depot. Perfect care for your skin. And shout out to Ma'am Grace Vargas of SCD and of course Video Gear Incorporated, our official production partner sa SINAG Liga Asya. And shout out Boss Fernan Obrero and of course Sun Sports, the official basketball of SINAG Liga Asya. Shout out to Mr. Andrew Chuachoy of Sun Sports.
Yes, and also, siyempre, yung ating social media partner, yung Dugout University. And also, siyempre, bukod kay Ash and Choki, andyan din si Ma'am Ange Azores. And Ma'am Ange, siyempre, ito, grabe saludo ako dito sa kaibigan ko to si Ange Azores. Not only is also involved sa Dugout University, but also, he's also one of the volunteers sa FIBA World Cup. Grabe, saludo ako sa servisyo nyo. And Ma'am Ange, grabe, nakaka-proud yung ginawa nyo. And hats off, saludo. Wala na talaga akong masabi. And thank you for your continued support. At alam mo ba, Enzo, na si Ange Azores ay nag-cheer dito sa Parañaque Pelicans kay Jigs at kay Hans Quirido.
Yung Quirido brothers, si Ma'am Ange. But siyempre, kagaya ni Ma'am Ange, we also have a couple of people na nagtrabaho din sa FIBA. And one of them actually celebrated his birthday yesterday ahead of statisticians, si Boss Dan Garcia, di ba?
Yes.
Boss Dan, belated happy birthday. Sayang hindi ka nakapunta sa venue kasi for sure turn mo naman makakuha ng cake at pansit.
Yes, grabe. Ang daming mga heroes. Ako, consider ko silang heroes sa FIBA World Cup kasi siyempre once in a lifetime lang yun. Ngayon lang ulit tayo nakapag-host. At kita mo naman sa laruan ng mga batang to, they are so inspired kasi siyempre, di ba, nakakita sila ng mga NBA superstars na legit, And then, after nun, siyempre, kumuha sila ng inspiration at tingnan mo naman, ganado lahat maglaro ang mga bata dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Well, and also at the same time, you saw naman the comments of the FIBA Board Committee, di ba? Sa mga taong nagtrabaho, mga Pilipinong nagrepresenta ng bansa, di ba? And again, we always said this na hindi lang Gilas ang nagrepresent ng Pilipinas sa FIBA, but even those people who volunteered, mga hinandpicked na referees, statisticians, and everyone else, even production crew, na tumulong sa FIBA, they also represent.
Overall tayo, yung host tayo nag-host Grabe yung hosting na ginawa natin. That's why even though hindi na nga nanalo yung Gilas Pilipinas, but again, para na rin tayo nanalo. The way na tinanggap natin, grabe yung mga feedback sa atin sa Philippines, kung paano raw tayo mag-host, yung facilities, yung hospitality. Kaya, again, to all the FIBA World Cup volunteers, ako, ang dami kong mga nakita mga familiar players, mga naging players namin ni Ma'am Ange Azores. Ang dami, parang sort of reunion ngayon nangyari sa amin doon. Sayang. And wala kayo doon.
Sayang. And of course, Ma'am, actually, I think for the main game, dalawang tao na nagbigay serbisyo sa FIBA. Ang magre-referee, si Boss Jesus, tsaka si Jong. Ang Jus Boras, tsaka si Jong ang pipito mamaya.
And lahat yan, parts ng SINAG Liga Asya family. Nakaka-proud talaga. And ito, Renz Bernardo continues to play hard dito for Passion Sports Elite. And don't look now, 14-point lead na lang ang lamang ng Parañaque Pelicans.
And again, medyo nagre-relax na itong Parañaque kasi. No,
from as high as 31 points.
Totoo. Grabe. And ito, they get another stop and there was a whistle pa dun sa atake. So, you know, etong Passion Sports, they're continuing to fight, wanting to spoil the party. As let's see, ito yung beautiful move kanina, ating drive of the quarter brought to you by Photon, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Renz Bernardo with a drive. And right there, Francis Ogay cuts the lead down to 12.
What a give and go play off that sideline. Inbound. Grabe. Sa ito, kumakatok na ang Passion Sports Elite dito for against Parañaque Pelicans. Medyo nga nag-relax na rito ang Parañaque Pelicans. And yung teammate mo na si Renz Bernardo talagang he's on fire.
That's something I didn't see nung teammate kami kasi mahihain yung batang yun eh. Hey, the confidence level of the kid has increased perfectly, but siyempre ngayon ibigay natin kay Penelope Wilhelmina for her update on the fourth and final quarter. Pen, what do you have for us?
Yes, Enzo and Coach Pancho, during the huddle at the end of the first half, Coach Cesar Babaza of Parañaque Pelicans instructed his boys na huwag maging kumpiyansa. Even they are ahead by double digits, he added pa na there are two sides for this ball game. Complacency and consistency. Pero doon daw sila sa consistent side. Enzo, Coach Pancho?
Well, that is true, di ba? You have to be on the consistent side instead of complacent side. Di ba? Ika nga ng ating kasama na nasa Cebu ngayon kay si Coach Paul Hoven, thou shall not kumpiyansa.
Yes, and shout out to Coach Paul Hoven. Can't wait to work with you again here dito sa SINAG Liga Asya. But eto na nga, speaking of complacency, napatawag ng timeout itong si Coach Cesar Babasa. He has seen enough dito.
Yes, and you can see him really adamant right there. Look at this move right here. Beautiful pass. And the beautiful finish for the fast break of the game brought to you by Photon, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Francis Ogay cuts the lead down to the closest it has been since the first half. 11 points, 97-86.
Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Ako si Roddy Santos para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Game na!
SINAG Lakas 40. We will have two divisions, the Open Division and the Executives Division. If you're interested, contact those two numbers on your screen or email us at sinagasiasports@gmail.com. And kagaya nga ng sabi ng ating Commissioner Rodney Santos, game na ba kayo? At syempre, as we can see the panel right here, of course, meron ding nagahamon, Coach Pancho, si Mayor Attorney Christian Natividad of Malolos, Bulacan, si Sports Director of Malolos, Bulacan, Sir Toti Villanueva, and Attorney Cyrus Valenzuela of Malolos, Bulacan.
Wow.
Ang Malolos Republic nagahamon na. Game na daw ba ang mga maglalaro doon?
Ito na. Dumadami na ang mga team sa SINAG Lakas 40 at patuloy na lumalakas.
Yes.
Grabe, ako ang dami ko na naririnig ng mga teams na parami na ng parami ang mga teams na nagko-confirm sa ating SINAG Lakas 40.
As Diaz cuts the lead to 9.
Just a single digit lead. At marami pa tayong oras. 6 minutes and 34 seconds. Plenty of time.
And you can see the entire bench netong Passion Sports. Jigs to Joffrey. The spin. The shot. No go. Big stop by Passion. Francis weaving through the defense. Ugay puts it up and in.
Wow! What a turnaround we have right here. And we now have a ball game again, Enzo.
Grabe.
Kasi all along talagang kontrolado at talagang lamang na lamang yung Parañaque Pelicans, no?
Yes.
Until this moment.
And ito RJ. Look at the dance with Ugay. RJ weaving to the defense. Kicks it out. Jigs misfires again. The drought continues.
Yes, they're starting to miss dito even though yung mga easy shots, usually automatic na kay Jigs Querido. No?
Let's see,
this is huge.
Nearly got it to go. Big rebound by CJ Garcia.
They are starting to feel the pressure dito because nag-iba ang ihip ng hangin and itong Passion Sports Elite, inunti-unti sila noong third quarter until this big fourth quarter outburst ang ginawa nila rito and they are still continues to, make some things on their way dito. And ito, sa kanila pa yung ball possession.
Yes. Ugay. Renz. Three-pointer. In and out nga lang for Bernardo.
Grabe yun.
Halfway down na eh.
Patayo na ako sa inuupuan ko
Oo.
noon eh.
Actually, ako rin eh. I was 1 second away from joining you. Jerry.
Important
DHO.
position.
Ronel. Way off the mark.
He has gone cold dito para kay RJ Guerrero kasi yung defense talaga dumikit na sa kanya.
And Diaz flips it up. Niluwalang. But Renz, he was all alone. Di lang niya nakapitan. And I like this substitution from the two coaches. Coach Cesar goes with Maicong and Hans Quirido.
Yes.
And Coach JV Gonzalvo, pasok itong si Uno Del Mundo.
Right.
And Aldwin Cruz, so scoring and defense. Chess match talaga.
Yeah, so yung mga pinasok dito sa floor ng both coaches, sila yung responsible for their own run.
Oo.
Pinagpahinga lang ng bahagya.
Joffrey, can he stop the drought?
Great defense.
Hands.
Shutting down the driving lane. Ooh.
Finally, the drought stops para dito
Yes.
sa Parañaque.
Finally, that basket stops the bleeding for Parañaque Pelicans dito. Medyo scoring drought yung nangyari sa kanila. But ito, Uno Del Mundo wants to answer pero wala.
That looked good in mid-air, no? Coach Pancho, niluwaan lang eh.
Nasa linya eh.
Oo, and there's a mismatch.
Hindi
nila nakita.
Well, malayo pa yung bola kasi.
Oo.
Naka-cross lang sa half court.
As Maicong, back-to-back mid-range jumpers. Big adjustment galing dito kay Coach Cesar.
Yes, and this is one player na talagang he mastered the mid-range jumper, no?
Oo. Renz, floater, short, partially deflected, I think, by Rivera.
He was well defended that time.
Ito, Guerrero looking to slow the pace down.
Gagamit na sila ng oras dito, which is the wise thing to do.
And Ronel gives it dito kay Rivera. Hands it off. 7 seconds to shoot. Ronel.
Asking for an isolation.
RJ to Joffrey. They need to launch it.
Yes, good defense by Passion Sports Elite. That's why nakapag-commit ang emergency pass dito si RJ Guerrero. At yun na nga, natawagan sila ng shot clock violation.
Ito again, another chess match substitution dito. Ubuyes comes in for Guerrero for more stability in terms of floor generalship sa Parañaque. And ito, Jalen Revillame. Pang-depensa naman kay Ubuyes.
Yes.
Bernardo, three-pointer. Knocks it down!
Wow! He's been looking for that shot earlier at ngayon. Na-nail niya na yung three-pointer niya from that left corner. And it cuts down the lead to just a single digit once again.
Yes. As Hans short arms that one.
Partially blocked by Jason Diaz.
Yes, so everything in the defensive end for Passion Sports is working. Bernardo, back-to-back. In and out nga lang. But look at Jalen track it down.
Not giving up.
Grabe, what hustle galing dito kay Jalen Revillame.
Grabe, no? Yung hustle at yung passion nila dito para makabalik para sa Passion Sports Elite. Look at this.
Shot of the quarter brought to you by Finn Cotton. Finn Cotton moves with you. And Renz Bernardo moving the needle para dito sa Passion Sports Elite as they are only down by 8 points, 101-93.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa.
Ako si Romel David, para sa Sinag Lakas 40. Sigabang ka?
As we will see our President and CEO, Boss Ray Alaw, together with Ma'am Ana and Boss Nat Manarang watching the game.
Wow, kitang-kita mo naman yung color ng damit. Talagang sinag na sinag, di ba? And grabe yung mga boss natin dito. And thank you so much for your support and for your love. And also, batiin ko na rin, quick shoutout ko na dito si Coach Calvin Kielsanggalang at ang kanyang coaches camp now is having the Team Synergy Workshop batch 4 na yan. This 2023 actually ongoing yan. Second day na nila ngayon ang coaches camp ni Coach Calvin. Ang kanyang Team Synergy Workshop Coaches Clinic. Thank you so much, Coach Calvin, for all your work dito sa ating mga community of coaches.
Yes, as Aldwin Cruz, layup is good and it's down to 6. Entering the last 2 minutes of the ball game.
Would have thought nadidikit dito ang Passion Sports Elite. Eto, nasa trapping area.
Oo, muntik na yun para kay Jigs or Hans. And there's a traveling violation whistled. It's bedlam there sa bench ng Passion Sports.
Wow, the intensity, the hustle of this Passion Sports Elite players paying dividends yung kanilang hard work. Talagang hindi sila sumusuko dito. But look at this assist of the quarter.
Atid sa atin ng J Project Clothing Shop touchdown pass. Galing dito kay Uno Del Mundo to his backcourt mate Aldwin Cruz.
Enzo, with this possession, a chance to cut down the lead to just 4 or even 3.
Yes, as Bernardo puts it up. Niluwa lang. Again, halfway down.
Yes. That could have shut down the lead to 4 na lang sana.
And ito for the first time, the Querido twins are together on the floor. And there you go. That's the brotherly connection right there. Jigs to his younger brother Hans.
That's the connection that started from the womb.
Totoo. That is true. Ain't nothing more factual than that talaga. Look at that beautiful pass galing kay big brother Jigs to his younger brother Hans.
What a genius move dito ni Coach Cesar Babasa. First time na sinabay niya itong dalawang magkapatid. And very timely. Kita mo naman, 3-point play basket ang binigay sa kanya dito to give them a little bit of edge dito with the 9-point lead over the streaking and never surrender. Itong Passion Sports Elite. Woo!
Diaz moves. The Joker right there with a spin and it cuts the lead again to 7. And look at the pressure by Revillame.
Almost a steal. So they need to cross the half court.
Jigs against Bernardo. Bernardo taps it away. Look at that. Joffrey saves the day for Parañaque.
Yes, but 7 seconds sila sa shot clock nila. Oh, what a find!
Joffrey Santos to Jigs Querido. So the two Querido twins with timely baskets for Parañaque. And look at that steal by Joffrey Santos. And that might have done it, Coach Pancho.
Again, the defense of the Parañaque Pelicans. Even though nag-relax sila rito, they gave the momentum to Passion Sports Elite. But let's take a look at this move of the quarter.
Brought to you by Kaito Cement, the official cement partner of SINAG Liga ASYA. Jason Diaz now with a double-double performance. 11 points, 10 assists, and 6 rebounds. But right here, they're down by 9 with 42.88 seconds remaining, Coach Pancho.
Yes, two possession ball game pa tayo dito. But knowing Passion Sports Elite, you know, they climbed back from a big 31 points. Nakalapit sila ron. Pinaba na lang nila from as close as 4 points at 9-point lead, 42.88 seconds. Lots of basketball remaining in this ball game. Dito pa rin tayo sa Tuesday doubleheader. First game pa lang natin to. And grabe exposure na binibigay sa atin.
I like the fact that you're looking at the camera the entire time you were talking.
Grabe. Naku-conscious ako eh. So alam mo, hindi na camera shy na ako ngayon.
Well, we did miss you dito, to be honest. We did miss you.
Camera shy, but these players that are playing right now, they are not gun shy. Especially, you know, this is the last game of the eliminations and a very important game for Parañaque Pelicans because they're after of the second spot dito. And itong Passion Sports, of course, no bearing na sa kanila to, but look at them. They're giving their all out, their hearts out dito sa larong to. They want to end this campaign on a high note.
Right. Settled. A basket here would be the dagger para sa Parañaque Pelicans. But let's see as Passion Sports. Pasok ulit si Francis Ugay for defensive purposes.
Okay, wala pa sa penalty. Itong dalawang teams na to, so they can give up all spot. But ito.
3-second violation whistled on Jigs. And pagtingin niya, daw, nakaapak na siya dun.
Oo. Medyo na-froze siya dun, ha? Na-froze siya ron. Parang Kaito, ha?
Product placement at its finest. Pero ito, Passion Sports need to score quickly here.
Yes, quick hitter ang kailangan nila rito. And for them to stay alive in this ball game, pwede pa naman. Maka-convert na sila ng basket dito. But
Bernardo.
the shot was challenged.
But kita mo those shots, he already has 3 consecutive shots, 2 layups and 1 3-pointer na halfway down that could have changed the complexion of this entire ball game. But Parañaque Pelicans have now sealed the deal in the playoffs. They protect their win streak, and from the looks of it, they're already top 3, Coach Pancho.
That's right. And then with this win over the Passion Sports Elite, they climb up to the standings with their 7th win against 3 losses.
Yes.
And itong Parañaque Pelicans, what a performance that we have. A very controlled ball game from first to 3 quarters until that fight back given by the Passion Sports Elite sa 4th quarter. But again, let's give credit to Passion Sports Elite.
Yes. Hats off to Passion Sports Elite, of course, to their owner, Coach Rob Labagala, and to the rest of the players, guys like Jason Diaz, Aldwin Cruz, Uno Del Mundo, Renz Bernardo, Franz Ugay, every player na naglaro sa Passion Sports Elite. You have now put yourselves in the map of Philippine basketball. Expect a lot of coaches to be staring at them na, from nobodies now to somebodies na Coach Pancho. But ngayon, ibigay natin kay Penelope Wilhelmina dahil kasama na niya ang ating SINAG Best Player of the Game, brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop. Penelope, sino kasama mo dyan?
At kasama ko na ngayon ating SINAG Best Player of the Game, brought to you by J Project, with 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 8 out of 14 field goals. RJ Guerrero from Parañaque Pelicans. First of all, RJ, congratulations. What a big win, incredible performance. Last game nyo, isa ka din sa best player, at ngayon, mag-isa ka lang na nag-step up for Parañaque Pelicans. What inspires you for today's ball game?
Inspire sa akin yung pagiging veterano ko sa team, pati kumbaga kailangan talaga manalo. Tsaka kumbaga kailangan namin maging number 2 para maging twice to beat kami sa quarterfinals.
And yes, you mentioned you are having the twice to beat advantage at the quarterfinals. Ano pa ba ang dapat namin i-expect para sa Parañaque Pelicans at para sa isang RJ Guerrero?
Gagawin ko lang din yung mga pinapagawa ni Coach at susundin lang namin yung mga pinapagawa niya, pati kung ano man yung sistema na pinapagawa niya sa amin. Yun lang din, dun kami magpo-focus talaga.
Now RJ, bibigyan ka ng pagkakataon para batian lahat ng family and friends na sumusuporta sa'yo.
Una, sa family ko, sa Kalamba, kala nanay, kay tatay, na nasa ibang bansa si Tito JR, si Tito Roy, nasa Kalamba din si Tito Renan, kay mama, kay papa, at sa side ng wife ko, sa baby ko, kay Habibi, kay Hanan, kay Ama, kay Ina, kay Kaka, at nandito kala kay Ocho, kala Ate Monique, kala Isa, at sa family ni Isa. Thank you dahil sumuport kayo sa team namin sa Parañaque Pelicans. Pati mga tropang sukat dyan, wala na, sobrang dami. Sa Rubical, sa tropa ko dyan sa Marlica, SMDGB, ang may-ari ng Hamid, kay Kuya Jamil, kay Ate Jessica, sobrang dami niya. Ayun, yun lang. Pati, ito pala, shoutout po wala kay Madam P, tsaka kay Isla Cafe na palaging sumusuporta sa amin. Maraming salamat po.
Once again, that's RJ Guerrero, your SINAG Best Player of the Game. Back to you, Coach Pancho and Enzo.
Thank you so much, Penelope Wilhelmina. That was RJ Guerrero with 28.7 out of 13 from the 3-point line. And Coach Pancho, what are your final thoughts, not just for the Parañaque's victory, but the entire tournament dito ng Passion Sports?
Yes, I will start off with RJ Guerrero, who came out firing guns blazing, especially for the first 3 quarters. But it was the well-balanced attack of the Parañaque Pelicans, especially yung timely basket ng support group, especially those Querido brothers. Right. Crucial baskets, especially inside the last minute nung moment na yun, because parang itong Passion Sports, it gave them a hell of a scare dito. But I want to give credit to Passion Sports Elite. Imagine, first time to join this big league dito for Born 2001 Cup, but they wanted to end this with a bang, but they came out short. But really, hats off to Coach Rob Labagala and his boys.
Yes, grabe nga. And that's just the first game. That actually ends the penultimate game of our elimination round, kasi coming up next, it's the final game of the elimination round between the number 2 seeded NBS Slashers versus the number 5 seed Antipolo Pilgrims Leap, and that ends our first game for today. For Coach Pancho Alfonso, Penelope Wilhelmina, this is Enzo Galarosa, and on behalf of Direct Nomar Santiago, Direct Jmar Binos, Direct Don Mike Tanan, Direct Billy Ray De Leon, and the rest of the hardworking men and women na nagtrabaho dito from the One Arena in CAINTA, Rizal. This has been your 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 SINAG Cup. We are one.
Ako si Romel David,